Hey everyone, Glenn Andrews here from glennandrewsonline.com. In this video I want to share with you a new plugin that I just found and that I love it, and I think it's the best list building WordPress plugin that you're going to find out there. I've used hundreds of plugins for my opt-ins and to build my list, and they all just look too cheesy to me. They don't look professional enough. I found this because I keep looking for something that looks a little more professional, and I've come across this, and this plugin allows you to not only have your forms look professional, but allows you to change any aspect of the form. It allows you to put it in your text, it allows you to put it in your sidebar widget section, and it allows you to create lightbox popovers or slide-ins or anything that you want. And I'm going to show you exactly what this looks like and all the things that you can do with it. Okay, it works with almost any, and I believe it is almost any email service provider like Aweber and MailChimp and all those, iContact, whatever you have, it works with it. So what I'm going to do is take you through and just, I'm going to show you, we'll create a new form and stuff, and I'll show you how it works. So if we come over here, once you have the plugin within your WordPress dashboard, it'll just be a, you'll come down here and click on Hybrid Connect. This will all come up. And then what we'll do is we'll create a new form here so you can see exactly what it looks like and all the tools that you can use and everything. So what we'll do is we'll just put, I'm just going to create a popover for you. And then I'll show you the other ones that I already have here that you can, for your widget sections and within text opt-ins and stuff like that. Okay, so we got a popover. The mailing list here, what we would do is we would go, let's just say mine is with Aweber. So I would go over to Aweber and I would just create a blank form, set up a blank form, and then I would just get my raw HTML and I would copy it okay, and then I would bring it over to Hybrid Connect here, and I would click on under mailing list here, and I would add that code here. And if you have any problems, what's really good about this is he has videos on everything. If you want to see him create anything that you're trying to work with within this plugin, so you can model it and create it in your own. Okay, and then once that's in there, all we're going to do is click save, but I'm going to delete this afterwards because I don't want it. But here's what we're going to do. Let's create a lightbox slide in. So we set up the name. We come over here, you can create a widget short code to be put into any type of post or page within your text. You can click on these buttons here, so if somebody leaves a comment on one of your posts or pages, they'll automatically they can automatically subscribe to your mailing list. So it's really kind of takes care of everything for you. So let's create a lightbox and we'll see how this looks. So we click edit. And in this page, you'll see, and I have this screen's kind of shortened for this video, but I'll slide it over a little bit. It gives you 3 options over here, so you can see exactly in real time how your form's going to look as you create it, which I think is awesome. This is what most people will see on your site. Some people will see this if they're logged into Facebook. And then if people are already on your list and you're like creating another list for them to join for a webinar or whatever, they may see an instant access button or whatever, join my new list or webinar, whatever you want to create. And it's just a one-click sign-up form, so it makes it real super easy for them. But when you're first getting started, you're going to want to collect, in most cases, names and emails. Okay, so what we get to do here is, let me move this over so you can see it a little bit better. Okay, and I'll move this over. Okay, Over here, you have your choice of quite a few, 20, 25 different forms to choose from. Since we're creating a light box, a popover form, I'm going to go ahead and use this. So we just click on this, and then they'll show up over here. Okay, let me move this over a little bit more so you can see. Okay. So over here, anything we do to our text, our custom settings here will show up instantly over here. So if we go to our text, sign up to our newsletter. How about want free video tutorials? And I'll show you, we'll be able to customize this and make this text as big or as small as we want. Everything that we do is customizable, which I love. So it says sign up here for our newsletter updates. I would definitely strengthen this here, but I'm not going to bore you with all the text that we could put in here. You can put anything in here you want. You can make the font any size that you want, and it shows up instantly over here. You can make it bigger or smaller. And we're going to be able to shorten this up as well over here when we customize it. Okay, so you have your email and your buttons here. So you can also create a button list if you wanted to. This is your call to action right here. So if we clicked on call to action, we can enter anything we want here. Let's just say enter your name and email below now. Okay, there's the call to action here. And here's our button text. So it can say anything you want it to say. So yes, sign me up. Let's just put yes dash sign me up. And I'm going to show you how we're going to make this a little bit bigger here in a second. You can change anything you want in the Facebook button down here and in your one-click button down below. Okay, but for now I'm going to leave that as is. And we're going to go over and customize this now. We can put your picture logo up here too if you want your own logo. Okay, so here's the opt-in box. We can make this opt-in box different or the same for each one of these. So we're going to choose to set it individually. And this allows me to set this one individually, my Facebook box individually, and my one-click sign-up form individually. So I'm really just going to concentrate on this box, but you can set them all up individually by clicking this Set Heights Individually tab right here. So let's make this we're going to make the box a little bit bigger. Okay, so let's go down, and then we're going to slide this back up, and then we can make the text or whatever we want bigger or smaller. You can upload a graphic, which is this logo here, or the background. This is for the background of this box right here. So if I take this out right here, it'll be completely white. And if we tick this box, you can see it goes right off. Okay, so that's the size of our box right there. We're going to click off of this and go down to input fields. And here's where it says your name and your email down here. So if we want the input colors to be red, that's fine. We'll leave this all the same. The only thing I would change would be this. I would put enter your name. And the same over here. Enter your email. And that would be all good there. And you can do the border width with dashes, whatever you want. You can change any of these to fit how you want. Okay, if you change it and make it smaller, it makes the input fields smaller. Padding, bigger or smaller. It lets you really change every aspect of your form, so that's really what I love about it. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, this is the text format. This is our headline here. We can make this darker. We can make it, turn it into an Arial font. The headline size. Here's the body text here. And we can shrink it so it's more together. And then we can come back up here and center the body. We can bold the headline. And then if we come back up top here to the connector settings, we can shorten all this up so it's more together. So let's go back down here. The body text here should be right about there. Body font, we're going to go with Arial. And the call to action is blue. Let's make it black. And let's make that Arial as well. We can make it bigger. Okay. Then we close this down, go to the next, the text position. Okay, so we can change the position now. Headline margin, all that stuff. So, there we go. Let's go to the button settings here, and we're going to leave these all the same. I'm not going to fool around with this stuff, but you have a button designer here where you can choose silver or you can choose red, and then you can also customize the colors, but we're going to leave them the way that it is. The button font can be smaller if you want it all on one level here. You can make it bigger, it'll drop down underneath. We can change this to Arial, and let's make this just a little bit smaller. Okay. All right. Button position. You can put emails so you can stack them. Okay. Close that down. We got our call to action button here, which is the text right here. It's all centered, so we're all good. Okay, connector drop down shadow. This is the outside of your box here, so if we want to put a shadow on it, we can. And this will tell you, you know, how much of a shadow you want. I'm not going to put a shadow there, so. And then you have your text drop down shadow. So if we wanted to add a headline shadow to this, we could. And then, well, make it one. Make it one here, and then make it one here. And we can even change the color to the text. We can have the call to action have one in the body text if we wanted to. Okay. We're done there. Let's go to the next one. This lets you choose your Facebook button. See the button down here? You can change the size of it to bigger or smaller. We'll leave it big. And then you have your privacy policy here. Okay. If you want to add one, just click here, center it, and you can make it whatever color you want. Let's change this to, you can bold if you want, change the color to white depending upon your background, and you can change the height of it. If we go back to edit our text, down here's where you edit the text. Let's just say we said no worries, your info is never shared, Scouts honor. Okay, you can see it right here. So let's go back to customize, and we're done here. This is just the external margin settings. I didn't play with anything like that. Here's your images, where you can add images to your forms if you want. You can add arrows. See how they come in? If you wanted to make them black or red or white. We'll leave that there. And then, of course, you have your lightbox settings over here. Okay, so if we come here, let's just slide in bar. We're just going to put we're going to go down to lightbox settings here, and we're only going to fool with this one. Okay, we have a couple different things we can do here. We can user click. We can put this this particular thing in the text area itself. When somebody clicks on something, it'll come up. We can do it time after a page load, so 10 seconds after the page loads, or we can use a scroll down. When they scroll down your page to a specific position, this light box will show up. So let's do that. Let's just say 10% just for this tutorial. And the overlay will be black, of course, and then it'll fade. Okay, you can even preview it right here if you want. That's how it'll look. So that's good, right? And that's going to be it. So what we'll do is we'll save our well, we want to come down here to display frequency here, because you have to check your cookies to make sure, because if you view this once, you won't be able to view it again for how many days you choose. I'm just going to put 1 here, and you're going to enable cookies, and you can just read this and see exactly what you want to do with it. If you ever have any problems with this, what I love about this is you can click on any of these, and he has a video tutorial. It's a 60-second video tutorial about exactly what this is all about and how to use it. So if you ever get stuck with anything, there's always a video available on everything. So he's done a real thorough job with this plugin. Okay, so we got our cookie set to 1, and we got the box checked. So we're going to go ahead and save this. Okay, you can see it over here. You can also take this short code and place it within your text or whatever, and I'll show you that in a second. But let's go ahead, go over to a page here. I'm going to refresh this page real quick. And then this lightbox should pop up when we scroll down just 10%. Okay, good. See, here it is. Somebody enters their name and email. They click sign up. That's awesome. You can also see another one of my forms right here using this particular plugin. And it just looks a lot more professional. It just stands out, gets people's attention a little bit more. You can choose the colors to match your site or just to stand out on your site so people notice it. If I go to, let me show you one more. And I put it within the text of this. Let's see. And I put it down here. So it just looks professional. I know a lot of them that I've tried before. You know, some of them look good. The pop-ups look great, but yet the in-text forms don't look good, and they certainly don't have the opt-in forms that look that good either. So this really takes care of everything. It allows you to put video in your forms as well, and these are all good, and they shrink up and they expand to fit any mobile device. So everything's good with that. So these are some of the best forms that I've found. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below this video. And I hope that you, I think it's 47 bucks or $49 for a single license for this. And then you can put as many forms and register and opt-in boxes on your site as you want. If you're going to be putting them on other people's sites for them, I'm not sure what that, I think it's like 147 bucks or something. But you can see when you go over, when you click on the link in this below this video here, it'll take you over to the page where you can see everything about this WordPress plugin and how it'll benefit you and your business. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Take care.